Hello, coin collectors and history hunters. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of Britain's iconic post-war coins, the United Kingdom 2 shillings from 1949, also known as the Florin. What's it worth today? Is it rare? And what factors affect its value? Sit back and enjoy as we break down everything you need to know. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Florin, or 2 shillings, was originally introduced in 1849 as part of an early attempt to decimalize British currency. By 1949, it had become a standard denomination in the pre-decimal system of the UK. The 1949 version features King George VI on the obverse, facing left, with the inscription, George of 6D /G BR OMN REX ***, meaning George VI, by the grace of God, King of all the Britons, on the reverse. We see a beautiful crowned Tudor rose flanked by a thistle, shamrock, and leek, representing Scotland, Ireland, and Wales respectively. It reads, FID Def 2 shillings 1949 ***. Fid Def is short for Fidei Defensor, or Defender of the Faith. The year 1949 was a time of rebuilding for Britain, just 4 years after the end of World War II. The economy was under stress, rationing was still in effect, and the nation was undergoing major political and economic changes, and the world of coins. Silver had already been removed from general circulation by 1947, meaning coins like the 2 shillings were now made from cupronickel instead of silver. That's important because it affects the value. If your coin has seen plenty of use, wear, scratches, and dullness, it typically sells £4 0.50 to £2 GBP, or around $1 to $2.50 USD coins in excellent condition, with all the details visible and a shiny surface, can fetch £5 to £15 GBP, or about $6 to $20 USD depending on the quality. There were no official proof versions of the 1949 Florin released to the public, so if you have something that looks unusual, high relief, off metal, or minting errors, you should get it appraised by a numismatic expert. Let's look at the factors that determine the value of your 1949 Florin. Condition, grade. Coins with less wear are always worth more. A coin in mint or near mint condition can be up to 10 times more valuable than one that's been through circulation. Rarity ***. The 1949 Florin is not considered particularly rare. Over 20 million were minted, so most collectors value it more for condition than rarity. Demand ***. There is steady demand from collectors completing their George VI sets or British pre-decimal collections. International collectors also seek out British Commonwealth coins, error coins ***. If you notice a misstrike, off-center text, or doubling, your coin might be a valuable error piece. Those can go £4.50 to £100 plus GBP, depending on the error type. Have a 1949 Florin? Here's how to protect its value. Store it in a dry, airtight coin capsule or flip. Always handle with gloves to avoid oils and corrosion. Never clean your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce value drastically. The 1949 2 shillings coin may not be made of silver, but it holds strong historical value and charm. It's a great addition to any collection, especially for fans of King George VI era coins. While not rare, high-grade coins and errors do hold real market value. Collector tip: try to build a complete set of florins from 1937 to 1951, the years King George VI reigned. Not only is it a satisfying goal, but it also increases the overall value of your collection. Sure. Here's a long, detailed YouTube channel video script focused on the condition of the United Kingdom 2 shillings, Florin, coin from 1949, ideal for educating coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts. But instead of focusing just on its value or rarity, we're going to break down something every collector must understand: coin condition. Because whether your coin is worth 50 pence or £50 often comes down to this one word. Condition. The reverse shows the crowned Tudor rose, flanked by a thistle, leek, and shamrock, a beautiful representation of the 4 nations of the United Kingdom. The coin is made of cupronickel, not silver, as Britain had stopped minting silver coins by 1947. Now, let's get into why condition matters so much in the world of coins. Collectors and dealers use a grading scale to judge a coin's state. And that grade directly affects how much someone is willing to pay for it. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin, even if it's common. For the 1949 Florin, the difference between a worn-out piece and a shiny, uncirculated example can mean a price difference of £0.50 to £15 GBP or more. In this grade, the coin is heavily worn. King George's hair and face are flat, Details on the Tudor rose are barely visible, and the rim might be smooth or damaged. This coin would typically be worth around £0.30 to £1. A coin in fine condition will have more definition. George's features are visible, but worn. The reverse has visible detail, but the high points of the rose and plants are faded. These typically sell £4 to £3 sterling. Now we're talking. The coin has only light wear on the highest points. Most of George's portrait is crisp, and the reverse design is fully detailed. Edges are clean. This grade pushes the value to £5 to £10 sterling. These are the collector's dream. No wear, sharp edges, full luster. The coin looks like it just left the Royal Mint. These coins are rare in circulation and can be worth £10 to £15 or more, especially if slabbed and graded by PCGS or NGC. Here's how to evaluate your 1949 florin at home. Use a magnifying glass. 10x is ideal. Good lighting is crucial. Natural light or white LED is best. Wear gloves. Natural oils from your skin can damage the surface. Don't clean it. Cleaned coins lose value immediately. So there you have it, the full breakdown on the condition of the 1949 2 shillings florin and why it matters. Whether you're a beginner collector or looking to sell, understanding grading is the key to getting the most from your coins. Absolutely. Here's a long, in-depth YouTube channel video script focused on the history of the United Kingdom 2 shillings florin coin from 1949, perfect for educating your audience on numismatics, British coinage, and historical context. Before we dive into the year 1949 specifically, let's understand the florin. The florin was originally introduced in 1849 during the reign of Queen Victoria. It was part of a bold experiment to decimalize British currency, long before the actual decimal system was adopted in 1971. The florin was worth 1/10th of a pound, or 2 shillings, making it a simple decimal fraction. Over the decades, the florin continued as a standard coin in British currency, surviving multiple monarchs and evolving in design and composition. It became king under difficult circumstances after the abdication of his brother, Edward VIII. His reign covered World War II and the difficult years of post-war recovery. The British people saw George VI as a symbol of stability and dignity, and his coins are treasured reminders of that resilience. 1949 was a significant year in British history. The Second World War had ended just 4 years earlier, but Britain was still struggling economically. Food rationing was still in place. The country faced labor shortages, political tension, and the beginning of decolonization, including the creation of the Republic of Ireland that same year. In this context, Pete, thanks for watching.